who we're playing?
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
who's taking your place in the Europa League?
That's Nottingham Forest, and
Right,
it's
yeah.
interesting because the I believe the first home game on
Right.
Sunday, I think it's Sunday week, might be the week after that,
Yeah.
but the week after that, the first home game is against who? Nottingham Forest.
All
Now,
right.
I don't think the fans at Palace. We've got nothing particularly against the Forest fans,
Yeah.
or for that matter, the Forest team, but their chairman, their Greek chairman, who actually he was the guy who seemed to have a go at Nuno. Do you
Oh
remember in that
yeah.
match
Yeah,
towards
I
the end of
remember
the
him. Yeah.
season? He seemed to have a go at him on the pitch. So
Yeah.
he's quite a character by the sound of it and by the looks of it.
Yeah.
But he went to UEFA going back a few weeks, really saying, "Oh, Palace they should not be in the Europa League. We should be there." Blah blah. He really hammered the point, and of course, I don't think UEFA have done that to satisfy him, but
No.
that's how it's turned out. So it might be quite an interesting if he turns up for that game against Palace, our first home game. He might get an interesting reception from the crowd. And I think we can
Yeah.
predict exactly. But I can totally understand that the way he went, if you like, snitching to UEFA all through. It was very ungentlemanly, I suppose, is the expression. Ungentlemanly conduct to
Yeah.
go and speak badly of another team who've worked damn hard. They've won the FA Cup. They've earned their place. And he's saying, no, throw them out. Because they were the next team in line, I guess, in the
Yeah.
league to take that spot. So, yeah, I don't think us Palace fans are going to be overjoyed at seeing their owner. I can't think of his name. As I say, we've got nothing against the team. They didn't. They're
No.
not responsible for it. But the way football fans often work is there'll be a general negative view of Forest and their owner, sort of thing.
Mm.
But the best way to deal with that, of course, is for Palace to beat them. And
Yeah.
there probably will be an extra motivation amongst the players to really beat them well, because that's the best. That's the best answer to someone like that, isn't it? We'll see.
I was thinking about the bad blood. That's created now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now we know JP staying into Mateta.
He's staying. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
definitely
Oh
staying.
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, he's the man, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is the man. His
I really love.
personality. I've said this before, but I mean, before the match, the teams they get a few photos of the team taken, which they then put in programs and all the rest of it. And
Right.
in ever since the cup final and before, and last season as well, every team photograph you got some at the back, and then the ones at the front kneeling or whatever. JP is always at the back because he's about 6'3" or 4", I think. He's a very tall guy. But
Mm.
whereas all the players, as in any football team photo, they're sort of looking okay. But you zoom in on JP, and he's got this great big beam on his face. He's
Ah.
laughing and smiling. I mean, he's just got that incredible personality which infects the other players. It really does. I mean, on the pitch on Sunday, the TV guy was interviewing. I mean, I saw this because I'd recorded it at home or see a highlights thing of Justin Dennehy, the young fellow who scored the last penalty, brilliant
Right.
penalty as well. And
Yeah.
he's sort of being asked about it, and suddenly into the screen comes JP, grabs Dennehy. Grabs Dennehy. I told you were going to win the game for us, and and then
Oh.
the other players all sort of, well, they can't help but laugh. I mean, normally a footballer being interviewed, it's all a bit, even if they just won a cup or something, it's a bit kind of serious, oh yeah, we did this, we did that. But when JP appears, it all kind of collapses and everyone cracks up. And he's just got that. I mean, when he scores, which of course he scored his penalty the other day, and when
Yeah.
he scores, he goes and kicks the corner flag, and our crowd at that moment go boom. And I think we got a song for him with the same sort of lyrics. But
uh,
yeah, he's a fantastic person and personality. He must be brilliant in the changing room. Having said that, I think I said once before that Oliver Glasner, when he was asked about JP, he said, "Oh yeah, he's got a very active personality," words to that effect. In fact, he said sometimes it's a bit too much, and you can imagine people. JP, everything is fun and laughter, and yeah, great fella to have around. But of course, he takes his football very seriously, and
it does, don't
he's
it?
a
Yeah.
great target man. He scores good goals, good penalty taker. So
Yeah.
yeah, he's loved probably more than any other player, really.
Yeah.
Great
It's,
chap.
it's it's so full of life, and it's
He is.
so
That's
it's
exactly
such a
right.
bubbly, yeah, it's such a bubbly guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like a great big. People say he's like a giant toddler. He is. He's got all the energy and the energy of a little toddler of 5 or
Yeah.
6. He's
Yeah.
just like a giant toddler. He
It
treats it
is.
all with such joy, and that is infectious. It's infectious in life, I
Yeah.
think.
You can just tell that he's grateful. He's grateful about. He really loves the club, don't he? He really
Oh yeah,
loves playing for Crystal
he
Palace,
really does.
and
Yeah,
you can just see that love as well being reciprocated by 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 your fans as well,
yeah,
isn't it? To
absolutely,
him. Yeah.
totally is. Yeah,
Yeah,
very
he
much
really
so.
loves it. Yeah. Oh, it'd be a shame if he leaves. I don't want him to leave. I just love
I,
it.
don't, I don't
Love
think
it.
I've not heard any whispers or anything
No,
that he might be
no.
leaving. I'd
I've
like to
not.
think he wouldn't want to leave because he
No,
knows he's adored by the crowd.
he
Everyone in
does.
the crowd loves him, and
Yeah.
he would if he does go elsewhere. He may eventually go somewhere else for footballing reasons if someone came in for him, but he
Mm.
will know he will never be as loved, to use the word, anywhere else as he is at Palace. And that's a
Palace.
big
Yeah.
part of a
Yeah.
footballer's life, isn't it? To
Yeah.
have that effect on the crowd.
I have a feeling he might eventually settle at Palace. Wherever he goes, he'll see
Yeah,
Palace as his home, won't it?
as his
As
club.
yeah.